Capricorn, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with a mini reading focused on the Divine Masculine and what they aren't telling you at this time. General, as always, it will not resonate with every single person. Please do take from it what makes sense for you personally and release the rest. And if you're interested in your own reading, that info is down below in the description box. I'll include a link to the decks and creators that you see here today. Cross-watchers, always welcome, Capricorn. So let's begin. These are the 3 decks that we're going to be using to get things started. I'm going to pull from 2 of my own decks, Words of Wisdom, Real Talk with Him, and my Bubble Wrap deck, When You Gotta Text How You Feel, and Behind the Moon Oracle, Illusions in Love, revealed by Calico Moon Oracle. All right, so let's begin, Capricorn, and see where this is going to go for you. So for those watching for this masculine, let's go ahead and see. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on Capricorn, Divine Masculine. Where's the masculine at? At this time, I'm guided to this card, which is facing up, actually. I'm sorry I couldn't be there for you the way you needed me to be. Okay, so possibly a masculine who was just not available for the feminine, couldn't be there the way the feminine needed them to be. Okay, so let's go ahead and add to that from the Behind the Moon Oracle deck. I'm guided to this one. I'm coming undone. Please send me your love. I've always felt safe in your arms. That's an interesting energy, you know, especially since they're admitting here and they're apologizing. I'm sorry I couldn't be there for you the way you needed me to be. So this could ultimately have driven the feminine away from the masculine because they weren't there for you the way they needed to be, feminines. But something's going on in their life and it's just unraveling for some reason. And they feel this safe, warm, loving energy from the feminine. But if you guys are not together, you're not even talking, you're not interacting, they're wanting to feel your love even from a distance. And maybe you're picking up off of that, Divine Feminine. Please send me your love. I've always felt safe in your arms. Something about that sort of feeling when you guys are in each other's arms. Those hugs, embraces, those intimate moments. Okay? Let's grab a text message. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Capricorn, focusing on the masculine here. Okay, grabbing this one. Oh, wow. It's time to let go of the ex text. This card says, I'm not your ex. Don't compare me to him or her. I'm nothing like that, and I won't hurt you. Okay, so we might have had a masculine here who was really hurt by an ex, or maybe we have an ex here who was not wanting to leave or detach from the masculine. And this could be the feminine speaking up, just saying, it's like, I'm not your ex, so stop comparing me to that person. I'm nothing like that person, and I'm not the one that's going to hurt you. And if they're coming undone in their life, it might have to do with a prior relationship, somebody that might be causing a lot of drama or trouble in their life. And maybe that's another reason why they couldn't show up for the feminine, because someone else was occupying their time. There could have been, as I've mentioned, other drama going on in their life that had to do with an ex here. That took time away from this relationship. So let's add to this. I'm going to pull from my tarot teacher here. Angels and spirit guides, focusing on Capricorn, focusing on the masculine here. Why am I doing that? I'm so used to fanning out my cards. No, we're going to shuffle these. Focusing on Capricorn, Divine Masculine. What else do we need to know here? Ooh, we've got the Magician. Manifestation of this ideal partner. A rekindled partnership, a rekindled romance, when it comes to this connection. So even though you guys might not be together right now, there's an opportunity for you guys to have a very positive outcome here with this relationship. We have a Page of Swords. Some of you could be dealing with an air sign here, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. This is a very curious person. They're restless. It can represent new communication here, Divine Feminine. So I have a feeling here you might hear from your masculine. Some of you could also be dealing with a Sagittarius. We've got the Temperance card right here. So there's this need for patience, which is very much a part of the energy of the Page of Swords also. It can represent delayed news. They want to reach out, but there's a delay here. They want to rekindle that partnership. There's this need for patience, okay, to be able to restore balance in this connection. But once that harmony and balance is restored, this can actually result in a reconciliation between the two of you. We've got this King of Swords. What I'm also getting for some of you, and there's a lot of air energy represented here. We have perhaps a masculine who has grown up a little bit. That's got nothing to do with their age. You know, it's just maturity over time. But for some of you guys, maybe you dealt with someone who was younger than you and they're older. I mean, you guys are always going to perhaps have that age gap variance if that applies. But this is someone who has gained wisdom, who has grown, who perhaps is ready to do things differently this time. They couldn't be there for you before, but I feel eventually through this manifestation of a reunion, they will be able to be there for you the way you need them to be. And part of the reason might be is that they might be cutting this ex out of their life, and that's no longer a part of the problem and the drama. This King of Swords might actually be using that sword to cut their ex out. They're ready to establish things with the feminine here. We might have a masculine who either is the father of your children or they already had children from this relationship with this ex. Some of them might be dealing with a baby mama situation here going on. They could be arguing about their children. I just feel a lot of drama when it comes to a past relationship for your masculine here. We've got the Three of Wands. So there's this opportunity really to plan ahead, to look ahead towards the future when it comes to the two of you. Look at that. With the Lovers, we've got Gemini. So lots of air. And this is Gemini specifically with that Lovers card. There's a very deep love connection here between the masculine and feminine. They want to be able to bring the romance back. The sexual attraction is here, restoring the harmony in this partnership. This is someone who wants to build a life with the feminine. And the masculine knows it's like they have to make better choices. They have to make a decision to be able to come towards the feminine, away from all the drama from exes and other baggage from the past that they might still be holding on to. It's time to let all of that go. That could also be contributing to why they're coming undone, as that card says. And so this masculine is basically letting this feminine know, it's like, you represent that safe haven for me. So things in this masculine's life might have to fall apart first through this Tower card. Something has to end, basically. There could be some sort of upheaval in the masculine's life that needs to happen first. That might have to do with an ex. That could be ultimately what wakes up this masculine to show up for the feminine. And I feel that they will, because we've got the sun right here representing such happiness that this masculine wants to be able to offer the feminine. Possible reconciliation, unions, celebrations, marriage, long-term commitment. That is what this masculine is wanting at this point. And they recognize that there has to be a cycle that completes, perhaps, when it comes to their past relationships, ex-partnerships, other people that are standing in the way of their happiness. They want to be fulfilled in their life. And the one person that can do that is this feminine. So my feminines, I feel your masculine gets it now. They know what it is that they need to do in order to come towards you correct. Okay? So let's wrap it up with some messages from your masculine. Heavenly Hearts Oracle here. What is it that they want to say to you? What's in their heart space? Angels and spirit guides, please, for Capricorn, focusing on the masculine here. What does this masculine want to say to the feminine right now? That's too many. What does the masculine want to say to the feminine? I feel like we've known each other forever. There could have been that instant attraction. Some of you guys could have even connected in a past life. And therefore, when you connected in this lifetime, it felt like you have known each other before. Heaven sent you down to me. Heaven sent this love, the connection with the feminine. I've always known that you were the one for me. You see that? It was love at first sight then, and my love has grown more and more each day since. So even though you guys have been apart, haven't been in contact, that love has continued to grow. And they're going to make that choice, that decision, to help bring you guys together and move things forward in the way that they want this to go. The heat is rising between you and I. I mean, they definitely feel this intense attraction, the sexual chemistry with the feminine, the sexual attraction from that Lover's card. It's here. So love, affection, sexual chemistry, it's here. They want to be a part of your life, Divine Feminine. That is where your masculine is at. So they're working on completing cycles here so that they can come towards you and bring you the happiness that you certainly deserve, that you both deserve when it comes to this love connection. All right, so it looks pretty positive. Just give your masculine a little bit more time to be able to make all of this happen, because there are references here where you got to just be patient and things will eventually fall into place. All right, so that's where I'm going to leave this one. Guys, for those of you watching for this masculine, I do hope this offered you guidance that's helpful. And if you're interested in your own reading, that information is down below. That's it for now, guys. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.